Hey guys, it's Bennett. I am back from my childhood home where I cleared out a closet or two, and I am pulling out some really old, cool boxes of cards. Not very valuable, but a lot of fun. So as I'm pulling these things out, I figured I'd give you guys a look at sort of some of the stuff that's coming out of here. Here's Skybox Basketball 90-91 season. We got Pro Set Hockey. Can't beat that. You want to talk about having no value. Junk era stuff. What else do we have here? We have a box of 1990 Fleer Baseball. Always fun stuff. Go down to this box a little bit. Here is the complete 89 Fleer baseball set, factory wrapped. You'd think something that old would have some value, doesn't it? What else is in here? Then we have, here's 88 Donruss complete set. This is how it came from the factory. What else is in here? Anything else? A whole bunch of packing peanuts. Imagine thinking that stuff needed to be in packing peanuts. Let's see if there's anything else in this box. There's another box down. We're gonna keep going. Oh, dog barking. Keep going here. We have, I don't know, anybody remember these? These Fleer retro lunch boxes. Remember these things? I don't know if you do or not, but they came loaded up with like stuff in here. They had packs. They usually had a graded card by some grading company that nobody ever heard of. It's just some crazy stuff in them. So I got a few of these. I have a Jordan one that I think is pretty collectible. What else is in here? Here we have 91 Donruss factory. Nice. We have 91 Fleer baseball. Box of Fleer baseball. As you can tell, I went to high school 88 to 92. Well, you may not be able to tell, but I went to high school 88 to 92. 1990 Donruss box of cards. It's a shame. If I was 10 years older or 10 years younger, some of this stuff would be worth a fortune. As it is, it's not worth much at all. Keeps going. Here we have, the hell is this? Oh, it was 89 Donruss. So this is actually a pretty cool set. Those of you who are baseball fans know what cards are in there. Here we have 91 Pacific Football. Very nice. Now you may be watching this and going, why is he showing us all this? Because this is all going to be opened on BDP Sportscards in the coming weeks. Here we have 92 Fleer Ultra Baseball. Still worthless. What else? That is another box down. Let's see what else we got. There's the aforementioned Michael Jordan. There he is. Got another one of those lunch boxes. Here's just some random stuff. Get that out of the way. Here's a box of cards that I apparently deemed valuable at the time. And if you can see the little labels, Fleer Ultra Hockey, 94-95. I was very organized. So this is all the way up to 95. Wow. So here's a whole box. Here's a bunch of David Cohn cards from the Mets. I was a Met fan. Something I put in a penny sleeve, Julio Franco. Right? So all of this is completely worthless. So this is gonna stay out here. What else we got? Here we got, this is labeled 94 Upper Deck Basketball Series 1 set. This one, I have no idea what's in here. Oh my God, anybody remember these? These were Sprint calling cards. They each had 1 minute of calling on them, and they had players on them. So this was Steve McNair. I got a whole box full of these. Here's Eric Rett. Jesus. Here's, who else is in here? There's Eric Rashode, hockey player. There's Willie McGinnis. There's Heath Schuler. Little Heath Schuler. Anyway, we'll go through this another time. I don't want to waste your time going through all this stuff. What else we got in here? Got some other stuff going on. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Score. 90 score. Complete set. Sealed. Uh-oh. 90. 1991. Score. Mint. And then here were the cards I was missing out of it. It was very organized. Very organized young collector. Oh. Now, these are all worthless cards, right? Because of the era they're from, but check out the cassette holder, man. That's what I used to keep my tapes in. So you had little grooves on the side where the cassettes would slide into so you can keep them organized. Anyway, I'll look through this, but I'm sure there's nothing in here of any value. What else we got? Bunch of random packs, 90 Topps football. Looks like these were all opened, and then I put the cards back in the pack. Don't ask me why I did that, but I'll look and see what those are. Here's a box with a green X on it. What does this say? What is this? This is. Oh, these were the four sports. These were the 93 set with four sports, and then these were collector's edge. These were all die cuts. Can you see the die cuts in the front? Crazy. Anyway, I'll look through all that stuff as well. Let's see what else is going on. There's one more box down. Then, let's see what else we got in here. This, oh, look at this. There's a Mark McGuire Beanie Baby. The tag's still on it. Oh. This is from the, I think this was from the home run chase, if I'm not mistaken. Like with Maris, when he was chasing Maris. With Sosa. Here are die cut magnets. There's a bunch of crazy stuff in here. I'm not sure what's in. Oh, here are my old yearbooks from the Mets. This is 87, 88, Sporting News. Here's my 91 calendar. I'm sure I got some cool stuff in there. There's a special edition Sports Illustrated with Jordan on the cover. I'll have to go through all this stuff. Let's see what else we got. All right, what else we got? Oh, this box. I remember this box having some stuff in it that's pretty cool. Let's see. What's this? This is... So there's a Monty Irvin autograph. This was an uncut sheet of front row Hall of Famers. I have no idea why I had that. Oh, look at this. This was purchased from Shop at Home. Is that what this is? What the hell is this? Collectibles.com. It looks like it came with 5. Oh, okay. Okay. This came with 5 autographs. It came with, and I have them somewhere else. It came with a Duke Snider autographed baseball, or Nolan Ryan autographed baseball, a Whitey Ford autographed baseball, a Tom Seaver framed picture with a signature, and a George Gervin stat sheet. I don't see what the hell that is. Oh no, the Monty Irvin. I'm reading George Gervin. It was Monty Irvin stat sheet. So that was what was included. That's pretty cool. So we put these back in here, and somewhere in here is going to be the balls that I just talked about, which is pretty cool. Let's see what's in here. This is pretty cool. This is cool. You guys get to see this. So I went to camp upstate New York, and as a kid, I went to a place called Kutcher's. It was called Kutcher's Sports Academy back there, KSA back then. And there was a guy named Maurice Stokes who tragically, I think he hit his head on the rim and died. And they used to run this this charity basketball game at Kutcher's every year, and a lot of like current players and retired Hall of Famers and college kids would come up, and they would they would play. So this was Tuesday, August 11th, 1987. And I got the autographs of everybody that was playing that day. Now, some of these are going to be hard to read, but I remember specifically that Wilt Chamberlain signed this because Chamberlain played in the game. There's Billy Donovan. That's when Billy Donovan was playing at Florida. So that's Billy Donovan, the Florida guard. Now Billy Donovan, the NBA coach. Bob Cousy's signature is on here. Here's Ed Pinkney. So this is like, as you can imagine, ton of Hall of Famers. There's Connie Simmons. It's really this is a really cool piece of memorabilia. It's something that I'm psyched to have. And what else is in here? So, there's the 2008 World Series. That was me going to the 2008 World Series. Yankee Stadium. What is all the rest of this? Okay, I'm going to put the rest of this away. Let's see what else we got. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Appreciate you hanging out. I know normally I'm opening cards, and normally I'm not on camera. Normally it's just my hands, but I figured you might be interested in getting a look into this stuff and see what's in here. Here is, okay, so here, this is pretty cool. So this is part of what came with it. This was a Tom Seaver framed picture. This is Tom Terrific. It's pretty cool, right? Nice little piece of memorabilia. It's a great picture of young Tom Seaver. And there's his auto. That was cool. Most of this stuff, I'm not a big memorabilia guy. I guess I bought this back in the day. I was always a big Met fan. Most of the stuff will be up on my eBay store. If you're interested or you see anything you like, most of it will be up there. A few keepsakes I'll hold on to. Oh, here's the Roger Maris Beanie Baby. There he is. Let's see what else. So that's all I think is in that box. And then here are the baseballs. Okay. So this is how they used to come. I don't even remember back in the day. So that's Whitey Ford. So it came in like, you know, on the little wooden stand. This is how these balls came. Then, whoop, and there goes the cover. But there's a really beautiful signature, Whitey Ford baseball. I also have Nolan Ryan and Duke Snider in here. Take a look at them real quick. Put that back. There's Nolan Ryan. And it looks like this. They were pretty cool collectibles. So you can see the ball like this. So it's got his stats on here. It's got a little picture of him as a Ranger, which is ridiculous, but a little picture of him as a Ranger. And then if we spin it around, there's Nolan's signature on the sweet spot, which is pretty cool. And then I got a Duke Snider ball that's just like it. Put that back in. Close this back up. And there's the Snider ball in there too. Let's see. This is just a box of papers. Don't worry about that. Don't read any of that stuff. But in here, there's an autographed Dave Kingman baseball. So you can see it's official Babe Ruth League. So when I was 8, Kingman came to a batting cage to do a batting clinic. And we watched Big Dave hit some balls out. He gave us a few pointers, and then he signed baseballs for everybody. So it's not worth much, but it means something to me. My father took me. And then last, we got this big box here, which has, what the hell are these? Look at these things. Check these things out. Using both hands, what does it say? Grasp the plastic bag on both sides of the notch located above and pull apart. This bag is not a toy. Please discard bag properly. It's good advice. Bags are not toys. So these were, I'm guessing these were some kind of promotional things. That's Jimmy Jackson, I can see in there. I know that's Tyrone Hill. There's Doug Christie. I have no idea what these are. If anybody knows what these are, please drop a comment. Let me know, because I'm not sure what the hell they are. Put that there. This is one's heavy. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. That's what this is. Anybody remember these? These were a very specific time of collecting. They came in these little cans in the late 90s. The cans looked like this. And you'd open the can, and inside the can was a pack of cards. And you could find autographs and stuff like that. Looks like I opened them all up. I'm guessing pulled out anything of value. Dropped the cards back in, and for some reason saved the cans. Hey, maybe they're collectible. Who knows? I'll have to look them up and see. If anybody knows if they're collectible, let me know. If anybody wants them, let me know. Because God knows the lady behind the camera wants them out of the house. Oh, we got some other cool stuff. What is this? It's got the NBA logo on it. It says Kareem Abdul-Jabbar SI and Larry Bird SI. Let's see. Oh, that's very cool. Look at that. With the upper deck authentication on it. Wow. Oh, that's really cool, isn't it? That's great. And the other one, I guess, is Bird. Looks like there's a little stand in here, too. I guess this was meant to display. I have no recollection of getting these, but these are pretty cool. I'm glad I did. There's Bird. Look at that nice gold ink signature. That's great. Oh, I'll take that. Very cool. Very cool. There's also, I'm noticing, see these little stands here, so you can, like, you know, display it. Huh. If anybody's interested, let me know. Let me know. Like I said, I'm not a big collectibles guy, although these are pretty cool, honey. I don't know. We might, maybe we need to keep those. We'll see. We'll see. They don't take up a lot of space. Yes. You gotta get by? Sorry. No. I'm in. I couldn't be more in the way. I'm just trying to sort those. There you go. Sorry, would you hide? Don't hide. Don't hide. Look at these bad boys. Frank Thomas blasts his 200th home run. These are pretty cool. This is McGuire, new Major League home run record. And this one's Jordan, the shot. I'll tell you, I'll bet you anything Jordan, right? I bet you that's worth some money. It's pretty cool. I like those. Let's see. Then we got two frames in here. Huh. I wonder what these are. That one's Sosa. You can tell already. And that one is definitely Jordan. NBA Finals 1998. I can't imagine that's autographed. If it is, I'm going to be pretty psyched. I don't remember that. And then there's like this uncut sheet. You got me. I don't know. Collector's Edge. Look at that. There's a Kobe Bryant, Lower Marion. There's Ray Allen. Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Marcus Camby. That's pretty cool. This is Steve Nash. So I guess these are all in their college and high school gear in '96. It's pretty cool. Huh. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's it. All those big boxes, they yielded this. Anyway, oh, I guess you're right. You're right. You got to see, right? If the Jordan is autographed. Yeah, I got to know that too. This can't be autographed. I can't imagine it is. Although, I also don't know why I would have just gotten a Jordan picture. What the point of that would have been. I don't know if we're going to get that lucky, kids. Let's see. Come on. Let's see. This is definitely not autographed. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It runs through, see that? The championships, all 6 championships, and it runs through, I guess, like this is probably, this is counting down. This is counting down the final seconds of the 6th championship. Play by play, what happened. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Be better if it had an autograph on it, but it's still pretty cool. Anyway, that's it, guys. I appreciate you checking it out. I appreciate you sticking around. And stay tuned, because all this stuff's getting opened on the channel. It's just a matter of when. All right, next time.